Welcome to the Four Listeners Program. Welcome aboard, everybody. Thanks for checking us out this week. On the mics, we have the Z-Man. What's up?
Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget. Da da da. Bump bump. Go Gadget, go. Go Gadget, go.
Nice. Nice. And on the other mic, we have the illustrious Corey G. What's up, buddy?
What's up, dude?
What's going on?
You feeling better?
I'm feeling much better. Thanks, buddy. Back in
Still
action.
hear a little thing in your voice.
Yeah, back in action, though. You know?
Got a lot of boogies.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, I'm all verklempt. Whatever.
Make sure you pick them.
Yeah. What up, everybody? I'm Spear. This week, something must be done about inappropriate use of technology, and this is out of the brain of Corey over there. So, you were telling me earlier that you went to or heard tell of a Super Bowl party where they had a standard definition television.
No, they had a high-def TV.
Oh, that's right.
But they did not have a high-def receiver.
Okay, so that's a major violation, right? Major violation with use of technology.
Yeah.
For one thing, you can't have nowadays, right? I mean, here we are sitting mere days before Super Bowl 47? Is it Super Bowl 47 with my beloved New York Giants against the New England Patriots?
Fuck you.
Yeah. Here we are, and Super Bowl parties will be hosted across the country. And if you are planning on having a Super Bowl party, it is standard equipment to have a high-definition television.
At least one.
At least one.
I've been invited to a party in which the gentleman has one 100-inch television and a second 50-inch television. The 50 is in 3D.
That's the way you do it. Well, a 100-inch television or a screen?
I'm going to guess it's probably a projection.
Wow. Yeah, but you see, that's the way you do it. And there's no doubt. There's no doubt that that's a high-def signal.
Oh, I'll guarantee.
Right.
Yeah.
So major violation for the guy that you were talking about there, Ganshorn, with the guy who's got the HD TV with a standard def signal?
Yeah.
You gotta get better friends, dude.
What the fuck is that about?
I know. He's a nice guy. I think he's stuck on a DirecTV contract, and he doesn't want to get the receiver because it'll renew the contract. So he's just waiting to go to Comcast or Fios or one of them, but still.
Well, at the very least, though, you can get the antenna, right? Yeah, a high def comes right over the air, for the love of God.
I agree.
Violation. Major violation.
Well, I was at a restaurant, and they've got, kind of, it's, I guess, like a Texas Roadhouse or one of them,
Yeah.
They had HD TVs all over the place, but again, standard def receivers.
Major violation.
Why would they spend the money on that? On those TV, maybe because you can't buy a standard def TV anymore?
Yeah, but still, it's bullshit, because then the picture looks like shit.
Well, I know, I completely agree with you. I'm just saying, what's the rationale for letting that happen?
There is no rationale. There is no rational argument that one could make for that, as far as I'm concerned.
Also, they had really crappy silverware. 10-year-old dining hall silverware.
Right, because everyone steals it.
Who steals?
Yes,
Wait,
but
what?
you think that would be something on the bill? It's like
Cost of business.
Wait,
I
who
don't
steals?
know.
Wait. Who steals silverware?
I don't know.
Starving kids? I don't know.
Wait, people steal silverware from like a Tex-Mex joint? What?
You've never stolen silverware?
No.
Yeah, absolutely not. The only thing we've ever stolen are like big, fancy glasses.
Now that I've stolen from bars or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I've stolen. Or
Yeah,
from,
they should expect that.
Yeah, or from the cafeteria and in college, I remember stealing the cups to bring them back to the dorm.
Oh, we'd steal lunch trays to go sledding.
Well, there you go. It's a perfectly reasonable thing to steal.
But yeah, crappy silverware. What? Why?
Well, violation for that too. Then.
Yeah.
What was the other thing that you were talking about, Z? Another violation.
Oh, my clients, they gave all the people that work for them iPhones because they wanted them to be connected or something. I'm not sure. They wanted to be cool. But I don't think one of them has ever connected it to iTunes.
So
Like
haven't
they're
actually.
like still running probably like iOS 2.5 or something. I don't know.
Ouch.
Ouch. I mean, in and of itself, that's not the worst thing in the world. But I mean, you're holding in your hands one of the most coveted pieces of technology on the planet, and
In
you're
which
not.
in which app in which case, sorry, in the phone, the iPhone is like the number one cool technology toy, but the least usable feature on it is the phone.
That's
Like
right.
if you want a phone, get a different type of phone. If you actually all you're trying to do is make phone calls.
Yeah, agreed. If you're trying to get connected with each other, and you just need to pick up the phone to talk to somebody, get yourself a goddamn phone.
Yeah.
Don't hold one of the most coveted pieces of technology in your hands, and don't use it for everything that it's worth. You know, if you want to get connected, I mean, the iPhone or any smartphone is a phenomenal tool for that. But if you've never downloaded an app or never hooked it up to iTunes, what the fuck are you doing with it?
Yeah,
Well, you know what they're doing? They're just waiting for their phone to get trashed or broken or destroyed and lose everything that they may have purchased because they haven't backed it up.
Well, that's all tied to your Apple ID. You can get all that shit.
I don't think they'll let you re-download it.
Yeah, they do.
I
It's all
can't.
it's all on your Apple ID.
I can't get in on this one. I'm all tied into my Google account, which apparently now is all becoming one big set of data.
That's right.
Yeah.
New user agreement.
Yeah.
How's that near field technology shit working?
Well, I haven't found anybody else who has the phone that I can play with. So.
I was talking about just for paying for stuff. Do they have anything working yet?
No, so I haven't tried that yet either, like the Google Wallet or whatever
Yeah.
else. I haven't given that a whirl yet either. And frankly, I'm not sure if I want to. You want to talk about a bad use or inappropriate use of technology? I don't want my fucking wallet or credit card or whatever the fuck else tied to my phone. To me, that would be an inappropriate use. If you're some of these people too take it the other way with these smartphones, is they put their whole lives in these damn things and then don't lock them, right? Like if you don't put a password or something on this thing, people can get your whole goddamn life on this phone.
Yep.
That's true.
And if you're going to add that bullshit in there too, with the ability to just swipe your phone and tie your
Well,
credit card
you
to
still
that,
have to put a pin in.
well, true, but I mean you're adding so much more data for somebody to get from you. No, fuck you. I'm not getting involved with that bullshit. What other abuses of technology? What about the guy who goes out and buys the big honking laptop with the quad core processor, the 500 gig SSD, the fucking 8 gigs of RAM or whatever the hell else, and then he sits there and he fucking plays Minecraft and surfs the web and answers email.
Yep.
And writes Word documents.
That is an abuse of technology, sir.
What if he makes a mean PowerPoint?
No, fuck you. No, I don't. That PowerPoint better fucking come out and fondle my nuts for the amount of processing power that you have. Fuck you.
I too would be interested in that feature.
We have some
used to-
executives in my office that have the giant 36
Oh, the 30-inch Apple Cinema display.
fucking Apple Cinema display, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing with that? Fucking cocksuckers with their big, giant, beautiful cinema displays. What the fuck are you doing with it other than staring at Outlook all day? You're a fucking executive. It's not like you need the real estate for all that fucking programming that you're doing, or well, I don't
Hey,
know,
what about
fuck.
all the spreadsheets they use to?
Oh, yeah, you got to make sure you get to see all the way out to column JJ on your fucking Excel spreadsheet.
On your feature parity spreadsheet.
Right. Suck a dick, you fucking executive cocksmokers. What was the other thing you were talking about with the faxes?
Oh, so yeah, it's the whole idea of a fax machine. Period. I mean, the faxes and pagers. Why are people still using faxes and or pagers in this decade?
Word.
Like, doctors still have pagers. They still get beeped.
It's weird too, because you would expect medicine to have like a relatively high level of technology.
But they're the worst. I work for this client who sends around like patient discharge forms and medication reviews and shit like that. So they confirm they have to keep talking, communicating back and forth to the doctors because they have these pharmacists that do the stuff and they check their medicines. They got to send their findings back to the doctors, and it's all through faxes. These people, they just print faxes. They print the reports and then they fax it to the doctor's office, and then they wait for a fax to come back. And
That's
they have
stupid.
it digital. It's like you can e-fax this shit. You can. Why are we printing anything?
That's stupid.
I'll tell them you guys said that.
Yeah,
I'll put that in my notes. Hey guys, you're stupid.
that's stupid. The For Listeners program says so.
Yeah.
Play him this whole segment. Fucking.
Dude,
this is
I think For
dumb.
Listeners House of Consulting can get involved there.
Seriously, I mean, we can show them the wonders of fucking email. You know,
Or e-fax at least.
or e-fax. I mean, the fact that you're printing something out to fucking fax it, that's ridiculous.
Well, that's what the whole point they said. They said, didn't we say the whole point of the digital office was to reduce paper?
Right.
But everyone prints everything. Now you get an email and then you print it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the same. That's like the same as the idiot who has a laptop, right? I mean, most people in my office have laptops. Same as the idiot who has a laptop, yet to come to a meeting, he prints out a fucking 50-page document, then comes to the meeting and starts thumbing through the document, wasting everyone's time going, well, just let me find where this was. And I'm like, what the fuck is that about? You could have easily have just brought your laptop, fucking searched for what you were looking for, and had it in like milliseconds.
Control F that shit, man.
Control F that shit.
That sounds like a shirt.
You can't control fucking F a fucking piece of paper.
I like that.
Now, never mind the whole killing trees thing, right? Because I'm no tree hugger. I could give a shit. But what the fuck is that about?
Dude, you're pretty angry tonight.
Well, you know, I get fired up about stuff. This is one of those things.
I think you set a record for the number of times you said fuck.
Yeah, you know, I haven't let loose a good tirade in a while. You know, been letting you guys beat me down with mom jokes for the past 2 years.
You have not had a mom joke this year.
I have not, and I'm really enjoying it. And you know what's funny is we're starting to get some feedback when people say, "Where are the fucking mom jokes?"
Yeah. Yeah, I think we have to bring them back, dude.
I mean, it's going to get to the point where I'm going to have to just lift the embargo.
I'm not cracking. You're gonna crack first.
You're gonna have to get back into it, Gansworth.
No, I'm telling you.
You cracked on playing Mother Lover too.
Yeah, I did. I stopped.
We liked it. I thought it was a good song.
We'll have to get back on. We'll have to get back on it. Like I got back on your mom. Come on, where the fuck is it? God damn it! Can't even set it up anymore. Gansworth's gone full on radio silence with this shit.
Disturbing.
It's not gonna happen.
Oh God, I'm so disappointed. What other abuses of technology can we think of? Do you want to talk about cars at all? With the kind of insane technology they'll build into cars nowadays?
Yeah, what's up with the internet access provided by a car?
You mean like having the mobile hotspot in the car?
Yeah.
For other passengers, that's probably okay.
If it's okay for other passengers to do it, then it's okay for other passengers to drink in the car.
I fully support that.
That's actually didn't think of it that way. Well,
I never understood that. I mean, I understand that the whole thing is probably so. It's like if they get pulled over, you could just say, "Oh, it was his beer," and just hands it to the dude in the passenger seat. But at the same time, it's like you can get pulled over for reckless driving and be like, "Oh, I wasn't watching the TV."
I mean, there should be, and you know, this is not the first time we've said this, but there should be some way of punishing people who are using their phones while they're driving. That's got to be that's got to be an abuse of technology, right?
I don't know if I talked about this or not, but I watch TV while I drive.
So how the fuck do you watch
how do
TV while you
do
drive?
that?
Like you don't like physically. You're not watching it the whole time, but like if you want to see what's going on, you can quickly look down at it.
But you're looking away from the road.
Well, the road's not going anywhere.
But there are other things that may come onto the road.
Well, they shouldn't.
They shouldn't what? They shouldn't come onto the road?
They shouldn't jump out in front of me.
Jesus, dude. What do you watch TV on?
What do you have, like a laptop or something sitting in the passenger seat?
iPhone.
So you have like the iPhone and like a dock or something, and you're watching it while you're driving?
No, it's on my lap.
It's in your lap.
He's trolling you.
No, I really do this. I watch
No.
TED Talks and podcasts.
Please tell me you're not listening with an earbud in your ear while you're doing this.
No. I plug it into the car speakers.
This qualifies as an inappropriate use of technology. You should not, this is a violation. You should not be watching TV in your lap, no less. Like, I would almost be willing to concede it if you had like a dock up by your window on top of your dashboard where it would be less distracting.
Or do the heads-up display so it projects onto the glass?
Maybe. Okay, but if you're staring at your lap while you're trying to drive,
I'm glancing.
you're glancing. You are removing your eyes from the road.
Trust me, I'm a better driver with half an eye than most people are with both eyes.
Oh, I'm just going to trust you then. Violation. Gantorn, back me up on this one.
I wholeheartedly agree.
There you go.
Pussies.
Oh, man. All right, what did we learn?
Oh, no, I'm not done.
You're not done? What else you
I'm
got?
not done. I was thinking about something else. What was I thinking about?
What about Blu-ray porn?
What is
It sounds
Blu-ray
like an
porn?
inappropriate use of technology.
Do you mean porn on Blu-ray?
Yeah.
Let's put it this way: porn on any medium that is not your computer.
Yeah.
I can't believe that there's still actually purchasable porn in stores.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But even so, do you really want to see the assets in
Oh,
high def?
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
what I was
you're
getting at.
I
Yeah.
gotcha.
HD porn? Yeah, violation.
Yeah.
You
Violation.
want to see the ingrown hair in that chick's pussy?
Ugh.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
God,
nasty.
Jesus. I have to cut that. Good God.
Oh.
Oh, man.
We could do a show on porn. Let's do a porn show.
Okay.
We should totally do a porn show.
What? Something must be done about porn?
I mean, just some types of porn, obviously. You know, I'm not against porn.
I
Yeah,
would.
just nasty shit.
Yeah, I would vote against the Scheisse videos.
Ah,
I was just going to say that.
Yeah,
Those Germans are weird people.
and anything with animals.
You don't like it when the chick's got snakes coming out of her pussy?
No,
Oh, that's disgusting. Wouldn't that just seems like a recipe for a really bad infection.
Exactly.
no, I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm good with horse porn or whatever.
I still don't even get how that works. Like, I've seen it, but I don't
Really?
get. I don't get how it works.
Dude, I wish I could unsee it. I've only ever seen it once, and it was by accident. I might have told you guys this story. There was a guy who sat next to me at this one gig I had with IBM, and it was late at night. He was still there, and he was the guy that knew the mainframe policy administration system for an insurance company like the back of his hand. He had the ultimate job security. He was the only guy in the company who knew everything about it. And one night I'm working late, and they had those like low, like half-cut cubes. You know what I'm talking about? So I stood up to stretch a little bit, and I look over to my left, and there is a woman blowing a horse, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I sat down. And I went, no, I didn't just see that. I didn't just see that. No, there's no way.
Those things can blow a load.
And I what? I don't even want to know how you know that.
Wait, what happened? What did I miss? Seriously.
I've seen horse porn. I said they can blow a load.
Oh.
Dude.
Yeah, I
I
believe
just
it.
don't understand. I mean, like, horses are big fucking animals. How is this woman getting into a position where she is being mounted by one of these things that can totally just rip her apart?
She would in the example I saw, it wasn't a mounting, as it was she was filleting the horse.
Mm.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a woman actually getting fucked by a horse. I think I've seen like a girl like take a horse's dick and like just rub it all over.
She was definitely filleting it. That I can say.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fucked up. And all I know is about a week later, we went to a meeting. We're like, where's so and so? So and so won't be joining us. So and so is no longer part of the company. So lesson learned. Horse porn equals lose your job. Lesson
At
learned.
least not horse porn at work. How's that?
You guys know an awful lot about horse porn.
it's a true statement.
All right, what did we learn?
Don't watch horse porn at work. Duh.
What else might we have learned, just in case I don't keep the horse porn bit?
You have to keep the horse porn bit. That was a good bit.
I agree.
I guess that falls into inappropriate use of technology, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Should never use your video camera on that.
Yeah. Good tip. Gansworn.
What?
What did we learn?
Nothing.
Okay. I learned not to drive anywhere near Z, because he's likely not watching the road. He's fucking watching a TED Talk in his lap.
Or horse porn.
Or horse porn. So,
At least I'm trying to educate myself.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
educate, abuse. What's the difference? So if you have an inappropriate use of technology, why don't you let us know on the Facebook page, facebook.com/4listeners or 4listeners.com. It is not an inappropriate use of technology to listen to us from iTunes. Go ahead and set your subscriptions. Tell your friends, tell your family, and tell your neighbors through an appropriate use of technology. We thank you for checking us out this week, and we hope that you will check us out again next week. Thanks a bunch.